Hey YouTube and social media people, Steve here, back with another video. And yes, it's Sunday, and this is just something that occurred to me yesterday when I was sort of pondering the week ahead, as I tend to do at the weekends, which is a good thing for all of us to do. And something happened last week which I'd like to share with you, because I really do think that this is a very, very important thing to consider. I really do. So there is an old saying, isn't there, that if you take a barrel of apples and there's 99 lovely fresh juicy apples, and then there's just one that is rotten and maggot infested, that no matter the power of 99 to 1, they'll never turn it into a fresh green apple. But in time, the rotten maggot infested apple will poison and infect all the others, and you just end up with a barrel full of something very horrible, maggots and toxic crap. Okay, so bearing that in mind, I went to do some coaching to a sales team here a few days ago for an afternoon, just to give them a talk and give them some sales tips, mindset tips. I was invited in by the owner of a particular business, a property business here. And there were about 6 guys in there, and 5 of them, plus the owner, plus the manager, so 7 people in total. But 5 of the sales guys were very, very nice. One of them was not very nice at all. In fact, he was very rude, very ignorant, and said, "I don't believe in all this mindset shit. Tony Robbins is a wanker." You know, I mean, this guy was like, right, man, what can you teach me about anything? You know, effing and jeffing all over the place. A lower conscious version of Stephen here wanted to return to the Muay Thai and give this lad one of those. But anyway, I didn't. We keep it professional. And seriously, he was just, let's say, a tortured soul. So anyway, we did the session regardless, made the best of it, and it was all okay. And then I got some great feedback then the next morning, because apparently 2 of these guys said, guys that had been there, the manager told me that they'd not stopped talking about the session and how great and how positive they felt. And then lo and behold, what happened, I actually advised the manager and the owner. I said, you want to sack that guy straight away, because if you're bringing new staff in, I said, he's going to be making them wish they'd never turned up on day 1. Anyway, that happened. They did do. And the very afternoon, it was the following afternoon to my visit, they sacked him the following morning. And the following afternoon, the office did 3 deals in one day. Now, they'd not done a deal for a couple of weeks, so the morale was a little bit low, yeah? But guess what? If you keep complaining and if you keep bitching and you keep moaning, it's going to stay low, isn't it? You know, and isn't it, do you think is it coincidence? I'm not saying it was my visit which was the thing, but I tell you what, definitely removing the negativity and that sort of vibration that makes, because he was the type of person that would make the room light up if he walked out of it, I'm telling you, right? And I don't wish the guy any harm in the future. I hope he can change his attitude and go. But he really was in a sorry old state, and it brings the state of the rest of the people down, you know. And yeah, they did 3 deals that afternoon. So let me know what you think. You remove that person, you get some positive mindset into the office. And really, the message here for business owners and for sales managers is, if you spot this going on, you've got to stop it. You've got to cut it out. You've got to get rid of people who are a negative influence in your business. The people who are going, when you're working hard to run a business or to drive a sales team, And then you've got a person who's either negatively vocal in the office or when they go out for a coffee break or cigarette break, whatever they do, saying, oh, you don't believe all that they're telling us, you know, it's just this. I've heard all this before because I've worked in businesses where that's happened. You need to cut it out. It's like a cancer in your business, in your sales, and it brings the vibration down. It brings the other guys down. Even if they don't know it consciously always, it brings their frequency down, their level of vibration. And I think I've talked before in videos, when you've got people selling on the telephone, you might not be able to see each other, but there's definitely a transference of feeling going out over the airwaves there to the prospect, to the customer on the other end of the phone. And if that's, you know, imbued with negativity and people not expecting people to buy and they're just going through the motions, then that's the results that you're going to get back. Okay, so I hope that's been helpful. Let me know what you think. Have you had any rotten apples in your barrel of salespeople recently, and what did you do about it? I'd be interested to know in the comments. And if you want any coaching on this, if you want me to come in to coach your sales team, have a chat with them, happy to do so here in Dubai. And I have a attitude keynote speech, which is, we can do that in a day or over 2 days, which will really lift things and give people a lot of different skill sets and mindset, quantum mindset training, sales coaching, and all the rest of it. It works. I'm Steve Q, and remember, nothing happens anywhere without a sale being made, especially in this place.